found us. I'm going to share us. Just hopping on a few minutes early, guys. You're coming over from Cece's to make sure that I get all of my tech situated. Because sometimes it cooperates and sometimes it doesn't. Hi Michelle, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. So what all happened yesterday? You said it was windy and something blew and hit your glasses and broke your glasses, and you were gonna try to glue them. Were they sunglasses or prescription glasses? I don't think I was reading, or I missed a comment or something and I wasn't quite sure. Just sharing this video. Hi Vay, how are you? In our Create group. I'm hopping on a few minutes early, guys, to make sure all my tech is working, because sometimes it cooperates and sometimes it doesn't. With a spin, we're gonna do something super fun and cute today that I know for 100% certainty no one has ever seen. Walking in from my show and toe lid blew off my toe, hit my, oh, like sunglasses or prescription glasses, Michelle? Guys, let me know if you can see me and hear me. Okay, prescription, oh. I'm so sorry, I am so sorry. Will insurance cover to get you new frames? I know it's such a hassle, I know. How's everyone doing? Oh, well, these are only dollar store readers. I don't know if you can see that crack right there, because I dropped them and they broke, the lens fell out. So I did super glue them back together. You can see it, but I mean, mine are only like $7 from the Dollar Tree. I can't see any of the comments without them. That's how bad I need prescription ones probably. I can't, I need them for reading. I can see, but everything's blurry. I can't read. I can see your name, Michelle Mason, but I can't read the words. Don't like glasses. Oh, that stinks, Michelle. That stinks. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you guys never see me. I don't need them like to drive, because I can see far. Perfect. I can see all the way across the street. I can read what my neighbor has hanging on her front porch. I need them for close and for reading. So I guess I'm, what, farsighted in my old age? Hi, Donna. How are you? Watching the clock. We will begin at 12:30 because I don't want to infringe on Cece's time. I know she was pouring some beautiful snowflakes that she was trying to show and finish up. So I just wanted to hop on early to get all of my electronics in order. Okay, 12:30. We can start. Thank you for everyone joining me here today. If you are not watching me live, if you're watching later in the day, hi Susan, welcome. Leave me a little comment, #replay, so I know that you were here and I can say hi. Oh, thank you, Donna. Okay, so hi Cheryl. We're gonna do a little spin on the busted canvas that you guys have seen me. I'm obsessed with them. I have just recently started trying to make them, and they're so much fun, but there definitely was a learning curve. So some of you were on with me. Hey, Tisha, welcome. Some of you were on with me last week where I made this one, this big one. And I made it start to finish, and you saw me make some mistakes and had some fails, some trial and error. So I'm just gonna go really quickly through. I'm not gonna show start to finish the busted canvas today. If you wanna see how I started this and did the papers and busted it and rolled it and glued it, you can go back and watch this one that I made from last week. Hi Holly, how are you? Thank you, Tisha. Thank you for the prayers. Prayers always welcome. So I use cardboard for my backing. I know some people buy the actual canvases from the Dollar Tree for their backgrounds. I just use cardboard for my stash. Secondly, I do use pattern paper, and most of my stash is Doodlebug pattern paper that I carry in my shop, Paper Sweeties. Hi Jenny. Hi Marquita. Hi Peggy. They're scrolling through so quick. I don't want to miss anyone. If I miss saying hi to anyone, I apologize. And hi friends. Hi everyone. So the Doodlebug pattern paper is a little bit thicker of a cardstock than some of the other pattern papers. So that's where I was having, Cheryl, did you try one? Oh, how fun, how fun. Hi, Andrea, how are you? Your house looks beautiful, by the way, for Christmas, inside and out, so pretty. So the pattern paper, hi, Martha, that I use, the Doodlebug, is a little bit, thank you, Andrea, thank you, sweetie, a little bit thicker. So I think that's where I was having a problem when I busted and was rolling. It was separating from the Mod Podge. So to get over that hurdle, I switched to using tacky glue instead of Mod Podge. Hi, Lisa Joy. Hi, Martha. Hi, friends. Oh, good. I can't wait to see yours, Andrea. They're so fun. So I know a lot of people use wrapping paper, which is, you know, a lot thinner. So hi, Miss Wendy. How are you? Lisa Joy. So if you use wrapping paper, I've talked to some people that have used wrapping paper, and they didn't seem to have that problem with their paper separating from the canvas when they rolled it. So I guess it all depends if you decide to use wrapping paper or pattern paper, and then if it's pattern paper, it really, I guess, does depend on the thickness. And like I said, I use Doodlebug because that's what I carry in my shop, and it's a very thicker, almost like a cardstock thickness. Hi, Jan. Hi, Miss Shelby. How are you? I did see you sent me a picture of your ginger one, and it came out so sweet. Hi, AAA. So this is the one that I made start to finish live last week. It's an 8x10 size, and then we added all those cute little tchotchkes from my stash. And this one I have in my bathroom, and I have it on this little easel, and it works fine as decor. Hi, Janice, how are you? This is the first one I made. Some of you were with me when I made this one. This is one of the smaller little 4x6 ones. Again, I used Doodlebug pattern paper, and I did have that issue with the paper separating from the canvas. I did use Mod Podge, and then wherever it separated, I went back in with tacky glue. So, yeah, they are so fun. They are so fun, Jenny. Yeah, same problem. So I switched to, Cheryl, I switched to using tacky glue. The only thing, hey Liz, the only thing is when you do use the Shelby and Wendy, that's your little clothespin. I saw them on Pinterest, and they were calling them clothespin reindeer, but I love them, super sweet. So I lost my train of thought. If you do use the pattern paper and it's thicker, just use tacky glue, you guys. And when I did that, it seemed to work fine. The only thing, it's a little bit harder to cut your slits because it dries really hard, I think, because of the glue. So if you're gonna use wrapping paper, I think you'll be fine with Mod Podge, and if it does separate a little, you can just put a little bit of hot glue or tacky glue wherever it separates. So there is a little bit of a learning curve. So that's the first one I did. And you see I added glitter around the edges. I added sparkle ribbon to the border just to finish it off. And then this is the one we did last week. Added all the cute little items from my stash. Did finish off the edge, okay? And this one I have sitting on an easel, and this one I have hanging on my Christmas tree. Yeah, I actually have a heat tool, and then I let it sit overnight, Shelby, so they were really dry. Oh, so cute, Wendy, so cute. Yeah, I let this one sit like overnight for more than 24 hours, and it still peeled off with the Mod Podge. I think it's because the pattern papers I'm using are really thick. So now that I'm using tacky glue, they are behaving. They're not peeling off. So we are gonna do, I have prepped 3 mini ones today, you guys. And I'm gonna try to get through all 3 because I prepped a lot of this stuff ahead of time because I wanna show you like 3 completely different little techniques. So I went ahead, hi Margarita, hi Priscilla, hi Betty. Yeah, that's what happened with me with the Mod Podge and a thicker pattern paper, Cheryl. So try tacky glue. Hi Charlene. So I made this, hi Limbrina, oh thank you so much. So I made this little Gingy out of this Gingy cookie cutter that I had. And I decorated her up. I put her icing. I put a drip on her head. I added a bow. And then I used some shape sprinkles. Thank you, Lambrina. Hey, Margarita. I used some shape sprinkles stickers from Doodlebug from my shop for her little holly leaves and berries. And then I added her a little bit more of a collar, a little scalloped collar with a piped edge. So we're gonna add some glitter to her little drip on her head. She's sweet, isn't she? And I love her that she's pink. Oh, and I used a little shape sprinkle heart sticker for her nose. So combining some foam clay techniques with some paper crafting techniques. So that's what I'm gonna show you today. So we're gonna add glitter to her drip. And then I have this little wooden spoon in my stash, and I painted it red. If I miss any comments, you guys, I apologize because I'm going to be looking down and they're scrolling through pretty quick. So if there's something that you have a question and I miss it, just private message me. So this is some marshmallow primitive pumpkin clay from my shop. I love it. It's super yummy and soft and firm at the same time. It's not too soft, not too firm. Very yummy. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of it. This is probably too much. And put it on, yeah. Cheryl, try tacky glue. Try tacky glue. Try some tacky glue. And I'm not even using a cookie cutter, guys, to add this. I'm just doing the messy technique. Carly loves when I say the messy technique. Let me put my sleeves up because I don't want to get glue on my... Hey Jennifer, how are you? All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of tacky glue just to hold this marshmallow foam clay on the top of our cute little painted red spoon. You guys are gonna love this one, this little mini one. It's a little gingy peppermint theme. So sweet. Okay. All right, a little bit of tacky glue. We'll add the foam clay, and I'll cut away where there's a little bit too much. And we will Okay, we will mash our little sides down, and it looks like just some sweet little whipped cream drip now on the little wooden spoon, okay? How's everyone doing today? Is it so cold where you are? Oh my gosh, it has turned so cold here. I don't like the cold. We're not used to the cold. You guys know I live on the coast of North Carolina, so we typically, I mean, it gets chilly and cold here, but this is like unseasonably cold for December. Usually in January, we have a little cold snap. Okay, you guys, super cute. That just looks like a little whipped cream drip. So now I'm gonna get my go-to that I love, my Flora Craft Diamond Dust that I get from Michael's. We will add some clear tacky glue. I'm gonna make sure I didn't pull that down too far, because as it dries, I don't want any of the top of the spoon to show, you know, as it dries and it pulls, as it shrinks. Hi Joyce, how are you? Yeah, so cool. Joyce, you are gonna be so proud of me. This that I'm sharing today, not this one, but the next one I'm sharing today was a special request. I got together last Saturday with my friend Joyce for coffee. She's my sidekick at all of my Paper Sweeties shows, and she's like, you should show Paper Sweeties with your fake bake. People haven't seen it and they might think it's so cute. Oh, Andrea, I sure hope not. I don't like the cold. I don't like the cold, not at all. Andrea lives about an hour and a half from me. Hi, Wendy. So Joyce, you would be so proud of me. You would be so proud of me. Combining fake bake with paper crafting. All right, so I just added some clear tacky glue, and I'm just gonna sprinkle this gorgeous diamond dust over, and it will stick, and that looks just like sparkly yumminess now. All right, we're gonna do the same thing to our little girl, and we only have to do it on the front because she's gonna go inside our canvas, so you won't see the back. You won't see the back. How many, I know a few. Hey, Eliza. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Thank you. It's from Amazon. It was in a 6-pack. So I got 6 different little Christmas designs. They're super cute. Little gingies and candy canes and all of the things. All of the Christmas things. All right, so on this one, you guys, I'm just adding the clear tacky glue to the top and the front. Again, we will just sprinkle our diamond dust. And she has some sparkle now, okay? Super cute. And she's a cookie cutter, and I used a mold for her bow. Hi, Nikki, how are you? Oh, Jan, you're sweet. Okay, tell Sandy I said hi. Send her some love from me. All right, I'm gonna put this over to the side. Bailey's not in here with me today, so I don't have to worry so much about, I always worry when I'm working with the diamond dust, when Puppy is in here with me, because you guys, that's real glass, and I don't want her to get any on her little paws and then lick her paws and get it in her mouth. All right, so I'm gonna bring this over, and I kind of dry fitted all the elements. I pulled a bunch of elements from my stash. I kind of dry fitted to see what would work. So this one is one of the 4x6 canvases. I used cardboard from my stash for the back. I covered the back with a lime glitter foam sheet from Miss Ginger. Hi, Carly. And then I covered the front with some Doodlebug pattern paper and the inside with some Doodlebug pattern paper. And then, like I said, it's a process to bust it and roll it back and glue it. And I had to glue things multiple times with hot glue because they end up wanting to pull away. So if you haven't made one, there are YouTube videos, there are Pinterest tutorials. You could go back and watch mine from last week. Because I did that large one start to finish. Hey, Carly. We're doing something a little bit different today. Not on this one, but on the next one I'm going to share. So you guys know that I use a combination of glue on some things, depending on what they're made from. And this is foam clay going onto a glitter foam sheet. So I'm using a combination of super glue and tacky glue. And we are going to insert our little girl right inside our canvas. I have to wiggle her in there a little bit. I know she fits because I already tried. So cute, you guys. So cute. So like I showed you, you could turn these, you could put a little ribbon on the back and you could turn these into ornaments and hang them on your tree. You could set them on a little easel. I carry these little wooden easels in my shop. You can set them on a little wooden easel and put it on a tiered tray. Like that. I mean, so adorable. And you could stop right there. If you don't want to get crazy, you can stop right there, but we're not going to because you guys know I like to get crazy. I've been playing on my tablet. Oh, okay, good, Jen. Jen's my neighbor too. All right, she's super cute. And you guys, the pattern paper from Doodlebug it's got gingies on it with little mixing bowls and rolling pins and whisks. So I kind of went with that for my design. Hi, Christine, how are you? All right, so I made a little bow just using some ribbon from my stash, some little red and white gingham, and then some pink grosgrain. Used a zip tie to hold it in the middle. So we're gonna add the little bow on to the corner of our canvas over here. Sometimes when I'm gluing, guys, I have to stand up because I have to get a bird's eye view. So cute, you guys. Just hold it there for a few seconds to make sure it sticks. And then you totally can stop there, you guys. Because I mean, so stinking cute. But we're going to keep going. So I grabbed a red disco ball from my stash. Pulled the little string out. And we're going to attach that onto our bow where the little zip tie is. To kind of hide it. So we don't see that zip tie. Super sweet. Okay. I grabbed a little peppermint candy from my stash. This is from Hobby Lobby. It came on a string of, I don't know, there was like a whole bunch of them. It's in the tiny section, the tiny tree section, where it has all of the little ornaments for the mini trees. I know, Michelle, right? But wait, there's more. More is more with me, you guys. Look at how sweet the little peppermint candy. And I mean, I'm trying to use stuff from my stash, but you could make that little peppermint candy with foam clay, you guys. Shelby has showed us how to make peppermint candies on multiple of her tutorials. They're not that hard, but I had it in my stash, so I pulled it. So this is a little red and white chenille candy cane from my shop. And I added some little white twine with a few jingle bells. So we're gonna add that onto our sweet little canvas. This, you guys, and this almost looks like she's holding it. It almost looks like our little pink Gingy is holding the candy cane. And you could stop there. Yeah, Carly, it was a great little, you know, tchotchke just to cover the zip tie. Cover the zip tie. All right, this is a little snowflake from my stash. I got it in a box of stuff from Walmart. You definitely could make one out of foam clay and then add glitter onto it. But again, I'm just trying to use up things from my stash, you guys. So on this, I feel like I'm going to use a combination of hot glue and some E6000, just because when I've used these in the past, I feel like I needed to use both. All right, hot glue, hot glue, hot glue. Getting my placement where I need my different glues. And the double glues, you guys, is just like an insurance policy to make sure it stays, especially if you're going to give it as a gift to someone. You don't want it falling apart. Yes, Andrea, make it. And then I can't wait to see her. They're fun. They're fun. Like I said, I had a little bit of a learning curve. Hey, Deanna, at first. And I think it's because of the pattern paper I was using, Doodlebug, from my shop, which, by the way, everything, all the pattern paper I have left, Doodlebug in my shop, you guys, is 50% off. I'm not going to be carrying pattern paper moving forward, I don't think. So whatever I have left is... This is, again, it came in that little box of goodies from Walmart, and sweet little gingerbread. And I love that it had the gingham ribbon, so it matches our gingham ribbon up top. I'm going to add it down here on the bottom, and I am definitely going to use 2 different glues on this, because I know in the past, when I've tried attaching these to projects with just hot glue, they would fall off. Sometimes they would fall off. Okay, you guys can stop there, but remember we got our little spoon. So we're gonna add our little spoon. I want a little toothpick. There's a little bit of glue and I just want to clean it up on the bottom so it looks better. I don't want it to look yucky. All right, we have our little spoon that we have our drip on and our sprinkles that we're gonna add over here on this side so it's balanced, so everything is, all right, and I kind of want the glue just in the middle, so again, I'm gonna add both. I'm gonna add a little hot glue, and a dab of that, just a tiny dab of the E6000. And you guys, I've told you before, I like using these little tubes of E6000. It comes in a multi-pack. You could get it from Walmart or Hobby Lobby, because whenever I buy the larger tubes and open them, I feel like I'm wasting a lot. Because, hi Cece, hi Maricela, hi Renee. How's everyone doing? I feel like when I use the larger tube, I end up wasting some because it dries up in the tip over time and, you know, all of the things. You guys, I am in love with this. In love. And one more little thing, and this came in a 4-pack from Walmart. Gotta add the little rolling pin, the little peppermint rolling pin. So again, I'm gonna add a drop of E6000 and a little hot glue for quick stick. And we're gonna add it on. So cute. So cute. All right, let me close this E6000. Yes, Nikki, you need to make one. They're so fun. They're so fun. And I love that you could use goodies from your stash. And I love that you could mix like handmade with store-bought. How cute is that? I don't want to hold it up too long because, well, I used hot glue on that, so it should be okay. I was going to say I don't want things to fall off. I still have to finish the edge, but how cute on a tier tray, guys, or a little shelf, or on your desk. So sweet, right? Hi, Teresa. I sell those little wooden easels in my shop too. All right, guys, and then I finish my canvas edges off just with this sparkle ribbon from the Dollar Tree. It comes in several different colors. Hi, Miss Sam. Thank you, Wendy. And it is adhesive backed already, you guys. So it's super easy. The hardest thing is getting it started, pulling that backing off. Once you get it started, then it's good to go. It's good to go. Sam, your little gingerbread house is coming adorable. I love it so much. So much. All right, and then I kind of start in like a bottom corner. Thank you, Pam. Oh, no worries, Shelby. So this is where we are so far. We did some handmade foam clay goodies with some store-bought tchotchkes from my stash. I want to even this out, guys. It's at a little bit of a diagonal, and my OCD is kicking in, and we couldn't have that. They are so fun, you guys. They are so fun, and I love that you can add different stuff to them, different techniques. I can't wait to show you the next one. I can't wait to show you what we're gonna do. You guys are going to be so surprised. And with this being adhesive backed, you guys, it makes it so easy to finish your edges off, and they're so pretty. Champagne pink and black. Yeah, when I went, they had the champagne color and a green color. So I got both those colors. You have to just keep going back because they keep getting new stuff in all the time, just like Hobby Lobby. But with it already being adhesive backed, you guys, look, it's taking me like literally 30 seconds to wrap it around. And it just hides that unfinished edge of where you hot glued your canvas top onto your cardboard bottom. So it's a quick and easy way to finish it off. Make it look pretty. And with it already being adhesive backed, look at how quick and easy that was, guys. It gives it a nice finished edge. Then you could add a ribbon up top if you wanted to hang it on your Christmas tree, or on a doorknob, or on a cabinet knob in your kitchen or wherever. Or you could put it on a little easel stand like that and put it on a tiered tray. Yeah, super cute, right? All right, so there's that one. I'm gonna lay her flat and let everything continue to dry. I'll hold her up close so you guys that are just coming on can see. Hi, Colette. Thank you, Lisa Joy. Thank you so much. She was fun. So we made the Gingy out of foam clay, and we adorned her with a foam clay bow, foam clay drip, foam clay icing. The drip on the wooden spoon is foam clay. We added, yes, Andrea, me too. Me too. I love them so much. And I love this little size. I love the little 4x6 size. The big ones are pretty too. But these just whip up so quick and easy. Yeah. Thank you, Tisha. Thank you, Margarita. Came out super sweet. And I love that I combined with just items I pulled from my stash, and some things from my shop. She came out adorable. Okay. I'm going to set her aside and lay her flat. And we're going to move on to our next one. And I shared a little sneak peek when I was watching Cece. Everyone, I get questions all the time. Like, how did you come up with the name for your business, Paper Sweeties? And then you make foam clay stuff. Well, I do a lot of different crafts, you guys. You know, I crochet, I knit, I do diamond dots and studding. Aw, thank you, Lambrina. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. So some of you have heard my story, some of you haven't. So Paper Sweeties. I came up with the idea for my company in 2010, and I launched my business and my website in 2012. And my original concept of for the business was drawing little dolls with interchangeable outfits and having them produced into acrylic stamps. So for 2 years, I tried to find an artist. I was having a hard time spinning my wheels. My husband said, just do it yourself. I told him, I don't know how to draw. He's like, teach yourself. So I did. And they're very simple drawings. And over time, like anything, practice makes perfect. I got better and better. So Paper Sweeties, and this is the original concept of my business. I drew little paper dolls because it was my favorite thing to, oh, Cece, you are so sweet. I love watching you. I love watching you, and I love hearing Ralph in the background. You guys are just the cutest, the cutest. So this was my concept, drawing little paper dolls with interchangeable outfits. There was nothing on the market in 2010 when I came up with the idea. There was a lot of little dolls, but not with interchangeable separate outfits. So I went through the whole thing. I had to find manufacturers to turn my illustrations into acrylic stamps. And then I decided to add dies. So if you have a die cutting machine, you could stamp your little doll and then die cut the shape out with, you know, a Sizzix, whatever, die cutting machine. So, and then they all have the little interchangeable outfits. So here's the little Santa Claus outfit we're gonna work with. So all of the little sets have an outfit and then some accessories and some cute little words and all of the things. So we're gonna play with Jake first today, and we're gonna dress him up like Santa Claus. And I'm gonna walk you through it, and we're gonna combine busted canvas with fake bake with paper crafting. All three of my loves. Hi, Lisa. And then we're using this set too. This is one of my favorites, Jingle All the Way, and it has the cute little sled. I'm sorry for the glare, you guys, with a little reindeer that we're gonna turn into Rudolph. Cece is dragonflies and hearts. Thank you, Sam. I know Sam has gotten some goodies from my shop in the past. So I know she paper crafts. I know she paper crafts. She's gotten some papers. So, and then this one has the die set to go with it too. For those of you that have the die cutting machines, it just makes it so quick and easy. You stamp your image on cardstock or pattern paper, and then you lay the die over your stamped image, crank it through your little die cutting machine, and it cuts out the shape for you. Just crank it through your little die cutting machine. It cuts out the shape. So these are the first ones we're gonna play with. Mr. Jake. So I stamped him on like cream colored cardstock, and then I cut him out with the die, and then I stamped the Santa Claus separate on white cardstock, and then I colored it in with, I like to use watercolor pencils, and then I blend with some Gamsol and a stump. And I could do a video, I might do a video. It is a crafting mashup. It's fake bake with busted canvas with paper craft slash scrapbook, all of the things. Oh! And I knew I haven't. If someone has done this out there, I apologize. But I don't think anyone has. I don't think anyone has. Joyce and I were talking when we were having coffee last week, and that's what we were talking about. We didn't think that we had seen it anywhere. All right, so I'm going to take all the parts and pieces off my busted canvas and show you where we are so far. Okay, so this is another one of the minis, and I turned it this long way instead of vertical. I turned it horizontal. I used, again, a piece of cardboard from my stash, covered it with a piece of blue glitter foam sheet. I think that one I got from Hobby Lobby. And then the canvas part, I added some of the Doodlebug pattern paper on the top and on the back. And I love this on the back, the little bricks, because we're doing Santa Claus and his sled and the toys, like he's coming down the chimney. So the little pattern paper looks like the chimney, right? I love using non-traditional colors for Christmas. Sam, a lot of my house is decorated in pink, in aqua, and lime green. I live at the beach, so those are very beachy colors. My main tree in my family room is always done patriotic, red, white, and blue. And then I do have some, like at my back porch, I have some of my red and black plaids and all of those colors. But I love using untraditional colors for Christmas. Okay, so let me show you what we have so far, guys. So I grabbed another chenille candy cane from my shop, and with my key lime foam clay, primitive pumpkin foam clay from my shop, I made some little holly leaves, and then I added teeny tiny rhinestones for the berries, and then glued that onto the candy cane. Hi, Stephanie, welcome, welcome. All right, so then I made another little bow with the red and white polka dots. I thought that would coordinate really pretty with our pattern papers. Oh, Pam, thank you so much. And then I grabbed some tinsel ribbon from my stash and made a little zhuzh, a little, it's like a 4-loop little bow with some tails, just some tinsel zhuzh. Okay, so that, and then this, you guys, when I saw this, I had to get it. Again, it's in that little mini section at Hobby Lobby, the little tiny tree section, that one little aisle. It was a 4-pack, and they're little letters to Santa. And there's a Santa and a reindeer, and that's what we are creating with today. So how cute is that? It's a little piece of wood envelope, and it's stamped on there. It has a little postage stamp. It says letters to Santa, and then the little letter says Dear Santa. So cute. Hi, Nadine. How are you? All right. So like I said, I took Jake, I stamped him onto just vanilla cardstock, and I die cut him out. If you don't have a die cutting machine, you can definitely fussy cut. Fussy cut. That's what, when I taught classes at my paper crafting shows, people either fussy cut if they didn't have a die cutting machine, or if you have a die cutting machine, you use the die to cut it out. All right, next I stamped the Santa Claus outfit stamp onto some white cardstock. And the outfits don't have dies for them, you guys, so I did have to fussy cut it. Then I used my watercolor pencils, and I colored in his outfits, his belt, his boots, and then I used a stump with some Gamsel. That's okay, Shelby. A stump blending tool with some Gamsel, which is mineral spirits, just to blend the watercolor and smooth it out, okay? So then what I did, I had to, and people are always horrified when I tell this to them in a tutorial or a class. Hi, Mary, welcome. I kind of had to Frankenstein this a little. So I'm going to turn it on to show you. So I only needed the head from Jake. So can you see where I cut the head out? Because I wanted his eyes and his little nose, okay? So I cut his little head out, and then with some paper adhesive, glued his little head onto the back of the Santa suit, okay? Because I cut that little area out of the Santa Claus for his face, and then I wanted his, because the outfit doesn't have the face. So I needed the face from the actual Jake doll, okay? You guys understand what I'm saying? So I Frankensteined Jake, cut his head off, amputated him, sorry. Colette, I use, let me grab it and show you. Sorry, guys. This is a stump, you guys. This is a stump, and it's basically just compressed rolled paper, and I sell these in my shop, in Paper Sweeties. So it's a stump, okay? And then I use a little bit of mineral spirits, Gamsol mineral spirits. I used to sell it, but I don't anymore. You can just get mineral spirits from like Lowe's, okay? And then you just dot I'll have to do a tutorial, you guys, like just separate, a tutorial on how to stamp, die cut, color, blend, and then make something. Maybe next week we'll do something, a tutorial. So then you just use you dip your stump into the mineral spirits just to get the tip wet. And then when you go on to where you have added your watercolor pencil, you just use it to blend, 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 blend. And these stumps last forever because then you just let it dry. It dries quick. Mineral spirits dry like quick. And then I use just a piece of sandpaper to sand off the edge. Sandpaper, my sanding tool. You just, like you could see, I colored the black boots with that tip so that it's black on there now. So you just use a piece of sandpaper like that, sand it off, and then you could go and color something pink after that, and you won't get black on it. So these little stumps last like forever and ever and ever. Okay, so we colored, we added Jake's head onto the back of the Santa Claus. We colored it in with the red and the black. I added on his white fur parts. You guys can see I added some, I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, some glitter on all of his little fur. And then from my shop, I have these teeny tiny micro pom-poms in different colors. I added a little white one for his little pom-pom on his hat. So cute, so cute. Yep. How many of you that are on here have dabbled in paper crafting, card making, scrapbooking, any of the things? So I forgot where I was with my story. So in 2012, I launched my website. I had all my manufacturing in order and just started producing. And for 14 years, I just illustrated, produced, did shows, went and exhibited at scrapbooking and paper crafting shows. Hi Maritza, thank you Colette. Yeah, so and then the industry turned. A lot of people are turning to digital scrapbooking now. So as I was at the shows and saw attendance, participation, and sales going down, I pivoted and, oh, Cece, you scrapbook? Oh, how fun, how fun. All right, so in the Santa set, there's a little sack with toys. So I went ahead and stamped that, cut it out, watercolored it, used my Gamsol to blend, and then I made a little baker's twine little bow to make it look like, you know, Santa always has, you know, the drawstring around his little sack of toys. Oh, Good. Well, we will do something maybe next week. We will do something maybe next week with start to finish paper crafting. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Now, this one is from the Jingle All the Way set, you guys. Okay. The little sled has the sled and the holly leaves and berries, the little reindeer, and a few sentiments in the little reindeer leash, I guess. Yes, Shelby. I haven't scrapbooked in a while. I even designed for, I was a demonstrator for a company called Kiwi Lane, and for a couple of years when we had the B&B and I had a she shed, I did design work for them and lives for them showing scrapbook pages. And I did grab one of my scrapbooks, you guys, to show you how else you can use stamps and dies and items like that on scrapbooking and cards. So there's the little sled, you guys, and I did this twice. I like to combine regular cardstock with pattern paper. So you see I stamped the sled with the presents, and then I kind of cut off where the stamped tree was on my original image. And then I went in just with my die and cut the sled and the tree out again because I wanted my tree to be out of pattern paper. So do you see? The tree is just die cut out of pattern paper, and then the sled is actually stamped. And I did the same technique again. I colored it with watercolor pencils, blended with Gamsol. Hey Raymond, hi Tina, hi guys. Colored it in. I used some sparkle glitter markers on the bottom for the silver and the star on top. And you could see on the back where I paper pieced it and kludged it all together. And that's what you get on the front. All right, and then last but certainly not least, from the Jingle All the Way set, I stamped the little reindeer. I die cut him out. And again, I colored him with watercolor pencils, blended with Gamsol, and I added a teeny tiny micro jingle bell to his color. So cute. And I did him a red nose because he's Rudolph. He's Rudolph. He's going with Santa. All right, we're going to put this together now, guys. We're going to put this together. So I know I want the sled and the tree on the inside of my busted canvas. So I don't want to use hot glue, and regular just scrapbooking, card making adhesive won't hold because the inside, remember, is the glittered foam sheet. So I think I'm going to use a combination of a tiny bit of super glue and then a tiny bit of tacky glue. I don't want to use a lot because I don't want it to get wet and I don't want to curl the paper. Okay, so I'm just going to brush it on lightly, a tiny bit of Aleene's tacky glue. And I don't need a lot. It's going on the inside and it won't be touched or messed with. Whatever I decide to use this for. Whether it's going to go on my tree or go on a tiered tray. All right, then I'm gonna put it on the inside of our canvas and hold it down so that glue kind of grabs. Okay. Hi, Alejandra. That's such a pretty name. Oh, thank you, Tina. Thank you so much. Pink is my favorite color, so a lot of my Christmas things are pink. Candy canes. And then these cute little leggings. Pink and aqua. And then my little pink socks. I'm all pinky today. All right, so we're going to add Jake Santa Claus in there, you guys. Hi, Dawn. How are you? But I'm going to have to do a little surgery on him because I already tried putting him in there and he's just a smidge too tall to fit completely inside the busted canvas. So I'm only, and you won't see the parts I'm gonna cut off, you won't see because it's gonna be up and down inside the canvas. So I'm just gonna, a little bit at a time, and I know people cringe when I do this, I'm gonna cut a little bit off the top of his head, and then I'm gonna cut a little bit off the bottom of his boots, which I did so good to fussy cut and color and all of the things, and now I'm gonna cut some off, but we have to do what we have to do. All right, I cut a little bit off, and now I'm gonna check to see if that was enough. It might not have been enough. No, it was not enough. We gotta cut more off him. What is he going to Detroit for, Michelle? Why is he going to Detroit? Still not enough, guys. Cut a little bit more. And it's because I turned my canvas. If I had done it this way, then the whole Santa, you could fit the whole Santa in. And I only want to cut a little bit off at a time because I don't want to cut too much off, you guys. I don't want to cut too much off. A little bit more. What is he going to Detroit for, Michelle? Okay, that's good now. That's good. Sensitive content? I've never heard of that. What do you mean covered? Sensitive content? Because I'm talking about Santa Claus and candy canes? I've never, and I don't even know what that means, covered. I don't know what that means. Oh, maybe because I said about his legs. Shaving his legs. Oh, nice. Oh, yours didn't, Pam? You can still see me? That's good. That's good. Okay, so I'm adding a little bit of tacky glue again onto the back. Just a little bit of tacky glue, and then I am gonna add just a dot. Huh, so weird. Am I back or am I not? Maybe because I was talking about making his legs shorter. All right, so we're gonna add Santa in there with the sled. So stinking cute, you guys. So cute. Football, great. Oh, good, Wendy, good, good. Well, maybe it was just a glitch. I don't know. I don't know. Facebook has been doing a lot of things lately. Missing comments and all of the things. All right, we're gonna take our little bow, blurred. Huh, so weird, so weird. Everyone else is good though? Okay, maybe it was just a glitch. I don't know, I don't know. We won't talk anymore about shaving pieces. Maybe it was that. Maybe they didn't realize it was on a paper doll. All right, we're gonna add our bow up in the corner here, just with some, oh good, Andrea, good. Oh good, Shelby, good. Oh good, Priscilla, good. That was so weird. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. All right, so we added our little bow up in the corner with our tinsel, okay? Now we're gonna add our candy cane with our foam clay, little holly leaves, and our rhinestone berries. Well, the tinsel kind of hides the zip tie that I used to hold my ribbon together, but we're just gonna add a candy cane because I think it's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. Oh, good, Jan, good. That was weird. That was so weird. And I do apologize if I glitched out for anyone. Okay, so we got Santa and his little sled, and the bow with the candy cane, and the foam clay, holly leaves and berries. That's one of my favorite molds, you guys. That's one of my favorite molds. All right, so we're gonna add Rudolph down in the front. Now the elements we're gonna add are gonna be onto the front of the canvas. So I just have to figure out, again, I'm gonna use a combination of some tacky glue and super glue and just go very, very light, very light. Raymond, Clara, the sugar plum fairy that you did yesterday. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with her. I love her hair. I love her hair so much. She's so pretty. I am crazy for nutcrackers. I love anything nutcrackers. They are so sweet and adorable. And I wish I could leave them out all year. If there's a way we could figure out to leave them out all year in our decor, I totally would. She came out precious in that hair. Oh my gosh. All right, so I put a tiny bit of tacky glue behind his neck and his little tail where they are touching the pattern paper, and then a little bit of super glue onto where his little feet are. Okay, so there's him, Rudolph with Santa. All right, so now we want to add our little bag of toys. There's a toy soldier, a present, a little doll, and a candy cane. And then we tied the baker's twine on to make it look like Santa's sack of toys. We're gonna do the same thing again, guys. Just a tiny bit of tacky glue. And I'm using the tacky glue as opposed to like paper crafting adhesive, because I feel, because this is so 3D, I don't feel the paper crafting adhesive would stick. And I'm just using a tiny little bit because I don't want it to bleed through my paper. So weird, Shelby, so weird. What am I saying, you guys, that would be sensitive? What am I saying? Bleed through? I don't know what I'm saying wrong, you guys. If it's happened to anyone else, if I'm saying a word that they don't like, please let me know. It's never happened to me before, so I don't know. It's Christmas and Santa Claus. I don't know. All right, this, you guys, I'm gonna go back to my hot glue and my E6000 because this is, all right, Shelby, I'll take a look at it when I'm done. Because this is wood and a little bit heavier. So I just need it over here on this side. That's very weird. That's very weird. I don't know. If any of you heard me say a word that is not allowed, send it to me in a private message, you guys. I'm gonna add the E6000 directly onto my busted parts here because, okay, good, Pam. I don't know, you guys, I don't know. And then I'll add a little bit of my hot glue onto the back of the wood part. I don't know. That's so sad, you guys. That's so sad. I've said all of those words before on lives. I've said that too, Margarita. Well, I am so sorry, you guys. I am so sorry. All right, now I'm not paying attention because I'm flustered, and I got my super glue onto where I had my E6000, and you guys know that's a no-no. You're not supposed to do that. That's a no-no. Different glues don't like to play nice together. Now I don't know what to say. I don't know what I can say and what I can't say. Facebook, I know. Oh my God. Oh, Michelle, you're not seeing it? Okay. Oh, I don't know. Okay. All right. So, that happened. You don't ever want to mix your glues. Like when I use the multiple different glues, you got to keep them separate. So you can't put your hot glue onto your super glue, vice versa. Okay, you guys. So cute. So adorable. Oh, okay, good. All right. Well, I'm happy, you guys, that it was not for everyone. Not for everyone. All right. So, and you guys, all of my stamps and dies are 50% off. All of them. All my stamps and all my dies are 50% off. Basically, buy one, get one free using the coupon sale. Buy one, get one free using the coupon sale. All right, so then I was going to, I think I wanted to on this one, do I want to use the green? No, I think I still want to use the champagne on this one. It'll be a little bit more neutral. So we're going to cover the outside of our busted canvas with some of our champagne. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've never seen it either, and I don't know what I could have said that was a no-no. Because I will definitely not say it again if I knew what it was. Okay, I will, whatever we were talking about, I won't talk about those things anymore. I have an idea what it might have been. When we were talking about the Santa and what we had to do to fit him in the canvas, it might have been. It was all innocent and sweet and crafty. So I know people have been, like just lately too, like losing comments on their lives and glitching, and you know, it is what it is. My friend Joanne Barandy has kind of given up on Facebook, and she's gone over to YouTube. So I watch her over there now. She's so talented and so fun. Okay, you guys. So look, see how quick and easy that is with this? Oh, well, it was maybe when I said this tool, because normally I just say hot glue, and I might have said what this tool is. It might have been that. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't even think. But see how quick and easy you could cover your edges with this adhesive backed sparkle ribbon from the Dollar Tree. Right, there's our number 2. Now we have a third one we're gonna do. similar but different. Let me grab it. All right, so let me grab this and show you this really quick, you guys. For those of you that have scrapbooked before, you will appreciate it. All right, this is one of my scrapbooks, and these are some scrapbook pages that I designed and made. Yeah, Janie, yeah. Yeah. So see how you can incorporate your stamping into your scrapbook pages. So this is typically how I scrapbook. I love to use lots of pretty bright colored mixy-matchy patterns of pattern paper, and then I stamped all of the little dolls, and I apologize for the glare. Maybe that's a little bit better. I stamped all of the little dolls to show our family. So there's me and my husband, my one son and his wife, my other son and his wife in the little dolls. There's Emma and Abigail and Madison, and then Jake done 3 different ways. So the one with the suit is my husband. And then there's the one with the sweater and the peons. That's my son, Brandon. And then the one with the short sleeves and the shorts, that's my son, Justin. So cute, you guys. So I stamped them, and I did some with pattern paper for their outfits, and then I colored them. They're so fun to play with. And then this one over here was from January 2018, it looks like, and I think we got some snow. So there's my one son pulling his little wagon of snowballs, and his wife, and maybe me. So that's how you can, incorporate stamping into scrapbooking. You could use it on card making. You could use it in your fake bakes. So this is, I forget what they call them, gatefold, a gatefold card. There's one Madison on the front, dressed in her winter outfit, and then this is a mitten die from my line. And then you open it up, and there's Emma, and she's dressed in a different little outfit. Okay, so there's Abigail with her little bob flippy hair. And Emma, I drew her with little, trying to not get the glare, with little pigtails. And then there's little Madison. People were asking me for a doll with a little bit longer hair. So there's little Madison. And their little bodies, their little underclothes are slightly different, but their little bodies are all the exact same. There's Sophie. Because all of the outfits have to fit on all the dolls. And there's like one little Christmas outfit where you can decorate the sweater with different images. Oh, AAA used to scrapbook. Yeah, it's so fun. I love it. I love it. I'm behind. I started making a scrapbook when my first granddaughter was born. And then now the second was born and the third was born. And now we got a 4th one on the way. And yeah, I'm just way behind. So that's that. So let's grab our last little project. And let's go ahead and get this guy whipped up. Bring my little parts and pieces over. Show you quickly what I prepped ahead. So on this one, we're going to use some of the green sparkle ribbon from the Dollar Tree. All right, pull all my little parts and pieces off. I'm going to show you what I made out of what. So there's our busted canvas, and we're going to do it the vertical way. Again, I just used scrap cardboard on the back. I covered that with some white glitter foam sheet. And then on the canvas, I put some cute little gnome in a little red truck pattern paper. And then on the opposite side, I used some red and white gingham. And then busted it and glued it and did all the things, okay? So then out of a silicone mold, I made a little foam clay tree. And then I added some rhinestones on it for some sparkle and glitter. So fun. And then I made a tiny little foam clay present. I just used a square cookie cutter to cut the square shape, and then made some teeny tiny little red strips for the wrapping, the ribbon around the wrapping, and then I used a silicone mold to make the bow. That. And then I made another of my favorite, the little holly leaves with the rhinestone berries. We're going to add this onto our little character. And then I made another red bow using a silicone mold and some of the cherry foam clay from Primitive Pumpkin from my shop. Thank you, Andrea. Hi, Norma. All right, so then I made a little wreath out of just a piece. I cut a piece of those long, what do you call them? You could get them at the Dollar Tree or at Hobby Lobby. They're made for you to tie things onto your Christmas tree or to tie your garlands onto your banisters or wherever. It's the wired green tinsel stems, I guess. I made a tiny little wreath out of one. And then I made a bow again, because all of these busted canvases need adorable, sweet, pretty big bows. And I used a combination of red and white stripe that looks almost like a candy cane or a peppermint cookie. Pine ties. Yeah, Andrea. Yeah, pine ties. Thank you. My words were, I'm afraid now. I'm going to say the wrong word. It was probably this, you guys. I think, because normally I just say hot glue. Hi, Robin. And then from my stash, just to pick up the blue in our paper, I grabbed some blue with white polka dot. I grabbed this little sweetheart from my stash. It's from Hobby Lobby, again, in that little miniature tree section. That's where I shop the most because I love doing little miniature things, you guys. This I made. This is, Shelby will appreciate this. She got me hooked onto the diamond dots. So this is a sweet little gnome going out to pick her Christmas tree. It's all diamond dotted. She has her little holly leaves and berries. And then she has a little pink mitten on. Yeah, AAA. Yeah, I kind of agree. And then I went ahead and grabbed some more of my Paper Sweeties stamps and dies. I have a Build a Gnome set. So you can build your own little gnome. There's his body and his beard, and then 2 different hat styles, and then several different nose styles. And if you want a girl, there's the braids and little flowers and little hands. And then that one does have a die cutting set. And again, these are buy one, get one free using the coupon sale. And then the gnome has a little car. I think this set is called Keep Calm and Gnome On. His little gnome car, super sweet, and that one has a die as well. And then I grabbed this set. It's a basket add-on. I have a basket, and then I have little add-on sets because I wanted to use the little string lights. And then that one has a die to cut it out too. The dies are awesome, you gues, because if you have a die cutting machine, it makes it super quick. So I went ahead, I just stamped the gnome beard, a nose, and his 2 little hands. And then I die cut them out. I colored the nose and the hands with some flesh colored, like a Copic marker. And then I just die cut his hat. I didn't stamp it. I just die cut that hat. And then I die cut, stamped and die cut the little car and cut out the little pieces, the little headlights and the bumper and the tires. And then I stamped and die cut and colored in the string lights. Okay? Super sweet. And I think we're going to have to do some trimming on this to fit it in. when I dry fit it last night. I think I'm gonna have to do some trimming on the lights. Let's see, maybe it'll fit. I trimmed it a little. Maybe it'll fit now. No, it has to get trimmed just a smidge. Just a smidge. So, and you'll never see. So I'll go ahead and just snip off one light bulb on this side and one light bulb on this side, because you're not going to see them, guys. They're going to be behind where the busted canvas is, and you won't end up seeing it, okay? So now let's see if it's going to fit before I add the glue. Yes, it'll fit. All right, so I'm going to do that combination again of just a tiny bit of tacky glue, because I don't want my paper to curl. And I do have a few foam dots on the back to pop our little gnome guy up. And I'm just gonna add a tiny little bit, because I don't want my paper to curl. And again, it's inside the little canvas, so no one's gonna be handling it or touching it. So as long as you have just a little bit on there to tack it down, you'll be good to go. Thank you, Andrea. Andrea, I might have missed it. Do you paper craft? Do you scrapbook or make cards or do any sort of paper crafting? And I'm gonna add a little bit of super glue, just a little bit here and there, not a lot, just a tiny bit. And then be really careful, because I don't want to get super glue on my fingers. I hate that feeling. Or I should say I don't like that feeling, because I might get in trouble again for saying the other word. I'm gonna snip that last little light bulb off on that side too, you guys. Just to make it easier to fit my gnome in here. All right. He's so cute in his little car. I love him so much. Super adorable. How are we doing on time? Okay, 12 minutes. You could stop there, but we're not gonna. All right, so let's go ahead and add our bow. Using hot glue. We're gonna put it up here in the corner. And I love the combination of the red with the blue. So pretty, you guys. I will have to do that for, oh, you used to? I will have to do that and do a little live to show people that may not be familiar with paper crafting, what it's all about. I'll have to put one together. I don't know when. I want to say I could maybe do it next week, but the holidays, you guys, so busy. I just don't know, but I'll put one together. All right, so I'm using a combination of some E6000 and some hot glue again to make sure that our sweet little glittered light bulb. Hi, Tanya, how are you? We want to make sure it sticks on there. And again, guys, that's so precious. You could stop. Just stop right there. But we're going to add these few more little things on. So our little guy is in the truck with the lights, and our little girl is getting the Christmas tree. So we're going to put the little girl down here. Definitely going to use E6000 on this because the back of this is acrylic. It's supposed to be a little acrylic ornament, but we're multi-purposing it and using it on our busted canvas. And I'm going to make sure this time that I keep my hot glue away from my E6000. You never want to mix your glues, guys. They don't play nice together. Hi, Nancy. How are you? All right. That's going to take a while. So I'm just going to be careful with it. because it's the acrylic, so that will take a while. I'm gonna probably have to babysit it because it keeps wanting to move until that E6000 takes hold. I guess I could stick some more hot glue under there strategically. Well, where are my tweezers? I got some glue strings. I was gonna say, I was gonna use a word that I don't like glue strings, but then I stopped myself because it might be considered offensive. That's not sticking, you guys. I will mess with it after because I just want to finish this and show you how cute. So we're gonna take our little foam clay Christmas tree with the rhinestones on it. And again, I'm gonna use 2 clays. I just wanna get my placement. 2 glues. I'm gonna get my placement so I know where to put the glue. So a little bit of super glue, and then I'm gonna use a little bit of hot glue. Okay, there. And then on the trunk in here, I want to use a little bit of hot glue for quick stick. And be careful. Don't want to get my fingers on the super glue. Hi, Julie. How are you? All right. Then the little holly leaves and berries that I made out of the foam clay, we're going to stick onto our little guy gnome's hat for a little embellishment, decoration on his little hat. So cute, you guys. So cute. And it picks up the green from the tree. All right, that diamond dot is still gluing. All right, so our little wreath, we're gonna add the ribbon to it. And again, I'm gonna use 2 glues, super glue on the edges and some hot glue in the middle for quick hold. And right where I twisted the little wreath together, we'll add the bow. So they'll kind of cover our little seam. Okay. And then we want to add the wreath up here. And I'm pretty sure I can just use super glue. So I'm gonna put a dollop of super glue there where that one curl is, and then here where the other curl is. And I'm gonna nestle the wreath in those 2 little spots, you guys. Cute. Oh, it's sticking a little bit better, but it's gonna take a while for that E6000 to grab onto our acrylic piece. So I'm just gonna hold it, you guys. It's gonna take a while. And then last we have our little present. I'm gonna put it under the tree, the foam clay tree that we made. And that again is gonna be a combo. On the top, I'm going to put super glue that's gonna attach to the tree. And on the bottom, I'm gonna put a little bit of hot glue that's gonna attach to the pattern paper on the canvas frame. And hold it there for a minute. Hi, Shelly, how are you? Okay, close my super glue so I don't knock it over. And then we are going to take some of this pretty green glittered ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I need to go back and get more of this, you guys. because I could see me using this beyond just Christmas. And again, it's perfect for the busted canvases. It's the perfect width, and it's already adhesive backed, so it makes it so easy. You just separate that paper backing. Some of the paper likes to stick, you guys, and so you just have to kind of peel it away carefully. And because it's already adhesive backed, you guys, it makes it so super easy. Just peel and stick. I love it, especially at this time of year, you guys. We are so busy. Time is a premium. So any little shortcuts or workarounds that we can find are very much appreciated. So I love that this is already adhesive backed. Because I mean, look, it literally just takes like 20 seconds. And it's the perfect width for these little canvases. And I think whether you use the purchased back from the Dollar Tree or if you add cardboard like I do, I still think it's going to be the same width. I think it will be the same width. Okay, guys. So there's how the edge is finished off. So perfect, right? And let me pull over what we worked on today. Put the caps on my glue and pull over the 3 little sweeties we made today. And we used a combination of 3 different crafts, you guys. We did paper crafting, we did fake baking, and we did busted canvas to show you that you can mix and match. You can use items from your stash. You can use, make fake bake things to put on your canvases. You can embellish with things from your stash or make things. You can use scrapbooking paper. You can use paper crafting supplies. I mean, the sky's the limit. And I could just see these for winter with snowmen and for Valentine's Day, and so cute for Easter with bunnies. I mean, simply adorable, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some inspiration and ideas. I hope that you love them and you're gonna try them. And again, if you are intimidated, if you haven't done one, you don't know where to start, I did share a start to finish one last week on that big one I showed you with the pink Santa jacket. And there are, I mean, I just went to YouTube and I watched several videos on YouTube to kind of get me started. Oh, thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Shelby, for inviting me to pop in and guest design today. I enjoyed it. I love hanging out with you guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Friday. I hope you have fun plans for the weekend. I hope you get some time in to get crafty. And I appreciate you popping in today so much. All right, we're going to hop over and visit with Wendy next. Personally Yours by Wendy. I'm going to join you over there because she's one of my favorites. I love to watch her. Oh, AAA, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tisha. Thank you, everyone. All right, so we're going to hop over to Wendy now and see what she has up her sleeve to share with us today. And when these dry, I'll take pictures and post. Bye, guys.